Hello, 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 hello. How are you? Today we're going to be doing this little project. Isn't it cute? I know it's cute, right? Very simple, very easy. And it is a little accordion pocket. Okay, so we're going to be doing this today. Very easy, all from a single sheet of paper. And I decided to use a little, instead of using just twine on it, I decided to use some fiber and a brad. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this, and I'm going to get the supplies together, list of stuff, and I'll be right back. Right back. Alrighty. So for this one, paper trimmer, obviously. Dauber ink, glue, and tape, both for this one. A ruler, a pencil, scoring tools, scoring board, a pair of scissors, a piece of paper that is at least 3.5 by 9 inches long, and some vellum that is at least 3.25 by 6.5. Okay, so I'm going to get stuff out of the way here. We're going to pick out a piece of paper. We're going to get started. I'll be right back. So the paper I'm using today is single-sided. What do you think? That's pretty, right? Okay. And it is, it fits an A6 sized envelope. If you cut it in half and make a card out of it. What we're going to do is cut this top piece off. Which is actually going to make this just a hair under 9 inches, but it'll be okay. And then I'm going to cut this 3.5 inches wide. Okay. That's a decent sized scrap, so we'll hold on to that. And then we're going to be cutting some vellum. So what we're looking to do is we're looking to cut some vellum that is 6.5 inches by 3.25. So let's cut 3.25. By 6.5. All right, that's all of the cutting for this. I'm going to go ahead and put this away, and I'll be right back. So the next part is going to be to do our scoring. And we're going to score at 1 inch, at 2 inches, and then out at 5.5. Okay, that's it. 3 scores there. We're done with that one. We're going to bring in the vellum. We're going to put the vellum in. And we're going to score this one at 3.25. Okay. Now, if you don't have vellum, use onion skin or typing paper or just plain copy paper or deli paper. The inside packaging of a cereal box. Okay? Lots of things you can use. All right, so we're going to be doing some folding. So all of these are going to get folded the same way. So we can score them all on the same side, right? Hills into valleys, valleys into hills. We created valleys, so now we are going to create some hills out of them. And I'm just making sure that I've got these all lined up nice. Okay. There we go. First things first, we're going to take our ruler, and I'm going to ink this line so we can all see it. okay? And we're going to use that line and our ruler to go up 1/2 inch. And then this is 3 1/2, so 1 3/4, okay? I'm going to put a little mark right there. That's my midpoint. It's going to be covered, so don't worry about it. I'm going to set this to the side for now. And then we're going to fold these in half, lining them up, top and bottom, edge to edge, corner to corner, all that good stuff. Okay? And then we're going to take these apart. And then all but the last sheet, we're going to line them up. And I do it this way because it actually makes it easier to trim vellum this way. I'm going to get out my circle punch. I'm going to find my midpoint. Looks good, right about there. And I'm going to go ahead and punch those out, okay? So the last one's still in, but you've cut all the other ones, okay? Go ahead and put these to the side for the moment. We're going to come back, we're going to work on this, and then, you know, we're going to move forward. So first thing we're going to do is get our inking out of the way. We're going to ink all the way around, and then all of our creases. You do not need to ink any inside crease except for this one, okay? So we're going to go ahead and ink the whole thing all the way around on the outside. And if you want to ink these, go ahead and ink, you know, your vellum. I think it comes off rather quickly, so I don't worry about it. But if it's something you want to do, then go ahead and do it. If you want to have the inside, you can do the inside edges too from that line down. Okay? I'll be right back. All right, we're going to start with the vellum, and I am going to be starting with the red tape so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm turning the whole stack over so that the one piece that doesn't have a finger pull on it is sitting towards the back. And then I'm going to cut about a 2-inch piece of my baloney tape, and I'm going to put it right there. Go over it with my bone folder. I'm going to flip that over and do the same thing on this one. Flip it over. And I'm going to do the same thing on this one. All right. So now on the front, I'm going to turn the first one over. I'm going to go ahead and remove the tape on this one. I'm going to line up my bottom corners and my sides. And then I'm going to put that down and press it. And I'm going to do the same thing with the next one. Okay. I'm just lining up my bottom edge and my sides. And then press that down, okay? Now I'm going to put one more piece of tape on the front. Press that down, and that is it for that. We're going to bring this piece back over, and we're going to get working on this piece, and then we're going to put the whole thing together. I'll be right back. Okay, so for the next part, it doesn't really matter if you do this from the inside to the outside or the outside to the inside. It's just your choice, but you're just going to poke a little hole here. Now you can use your you know, your hole punch if it goes in that far. You can do that. If you have the big bite, of course, you could do that. And then we're going to take our bread and we're going to put that through the hole, just like that. And then we're going to open it up. There we go. And then we're going to glue this part shut. Now, if you want to add a little cushion to this, you can take a piece of your red line tape, or, you know, whatever double-sided tape you're using, and just cover that with your tape, and then just peel that backing off. Okay? And then you're going to fold this down. Hit it with your bone folder on the edges, you know, around your brad. It's going to help hold that in, okay? Now, the next part. Doom, doom, doom. The back one, the one that we didn't put the thing in, that's the one that's going to go in. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our glue, and we're going to go through these one at a time. Only, you know, here and here. Very thin amounts of glue, okay? And then we're going to pick that pocket up, and we're going to do the next pocket. And as you do this, you'll notice that it's only going to open to where you need to glue. There's a little bit of glue here, a little bit of glue over there. Press that down. Open the last one, glue, 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 glue. Not a lot of glue. This is a very small amount of glue. I want to show you this. It is a very small amount of glue. If you put too much glue on vellum, it tends to warp easily. So, very small amount of glue. Hit those with the bone folder. And we're going to take that back piece. We're working on this middle square. Let's take the backing off of our tape. Again, we're going to line up bottom, not all the way, but our sides are important here. There we go. And then we're going to take this piece off the top, fold this piece up, sure we don't have anything glued together that shouldn't be. There we go. Now we have our accordion pocket, and all we're going to do is finish this. I'm going to go and get something to finish that with, and I'll be right back. Alright, so just a couple of finishing things. If you want to round some corners on the lid here, on the top, it definitely makes it stand out. You can just round it and give it a little bit of ink. And that just gives it a little more detail. And then we're going to take this, put it underneath our brad. We're going to tie this. And this is just a piece of texture. I'm going to cut this piece off. And then this is just going to wrap around. And I'm going to tie a knot in the end so that it doesn't unravel or anything. Once I have a nice knot there, I'm going to go ahead and cut off the rest of that. I'm going to give a little bit to fray. Alright, and that's it. That is my cute little project. And you just unwrap it, and pull it up, and open, and there you have a nice little accordion pocket. Okay? That's it. That's all I got for you today. If you're new here and you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Doesn't hurt anybody. Give me a thumb, one way or the other. I don't care. It's interaction, right? Let's see, what else? Check out the community tab here on the YouTube channel, or scoot on over to the Facebook group. There's a link to that in the description box below. And hang out with us in the crafty tribe. Until I see you again, my friends, stay well. Bye-bye.